Housing affordability has been a top concern in recent years, with the city adopting a number of policies. Are there additional housing policies that you believe should be discussed in Worcester?
We are trying a number of different avenues to create additional housing units. I do think we have been making it easier for ADUs, accessory dwelling units, to be used in Worcester, but financing has become an issue for those that want to use ADUs. I think we need to help those that want to create additional dwelling units to get financing. We need to be creative and work with our banks to do that. I also think that in a city like Worcester, which has not a lot of free space or buildable space that's left, the one thing that I think we've been lacking in our efforts is we need to start building up. We have no more room to go side to side, and we are losing out on the ability to create many more additional units. How do we encourage and incentivize people to build up? We need to find tax incentives to do that, because otherwise people aren't going to do that. We have modified our zoning ordinances to make it easier, less parking restrictions for additional housing units. We've provided incentives for people that are going to invest in building more units in the city. But let's face it, Worcester's grown more than any other city in Massachusetts over the last decade, and there's every reason to believe it's going to continue to grow. And as it continues to grow, we're going to continue to have challenges in meeting the demand.
It's a stop. I'm sorry, but it's a stop.
Sorry, thank you.
That's okay.
I think building is absolutely important, but building takes a very, very long time, and we are bleeding. We need to put a Band-Aid on the housing crisis that we have right now, and building is not going to address those issues soon enough. So I appreciate Jessica for mentioning rent stabilization. That needs to happen. There's no way that we can just keep building housing and wishing and hoping that it's affordable. So absolutely, we need rent stabilization. I also would really like to see stronger affordability requirements for developers that are receiving tax incentives. We need those developers to be building more affordable units in the developments that they're using. And I'd also really love the city to explore an anti-displacement ordinance to really ensure that new development is not gentrifying the entire city, because we know it's already happening. So if we can get ahead of it, I'd really like to work on that.
Well, let me just say the statistics speak for themselves. Almost 2/3 of the people in Worcester rent versus home. I do think home ownership does help housing affordability, particularly if you can kind of minimize on multifamily units. I think there needs to be more education, more financial assistance, so that someone who's renting and paying $2,000 a month for a 3-bedroom apartment will pay a lot less if they're able to buy a 1-floor unit and a triple decker. I will say one last thing as far as zoning. I do think we need to make it more favorable. I said that earlier, but I would not, so maybe on this podium, I would not eliminate single-family zoning.
Thank you.